So once you've gone through the process of identifying and cleaning up your data, identifying your site improvement areas, doing your strata, your boring information, you can at any time run a takeoff report. When you run the takeoff report, it's going to give you a detailed report based on the report sections that you select. You can even consider areas of interest, you can account for shrinkage and bulkage, and you can choose a different style, as well as go into the report options to modify some of the settings. So you can come in here, and under the takeoff report, you can determine if you want to hide or show costs. So if I was to show the cost, I could include the area of interest and other information. You can do what names you want to show. So there's a lot of details in the report that can help with what shows up in the report. So once you do that and you click OK, it's going to reprocess, rebuild your surfaces. And this may take a second or longer, depending on a few seconds or longer, actually, depending on how detailed the report you're going to use, how big your site is, how much information you have that it has to recalculate. As you can see here, it takes just a couple seconds on this example, and it will load a report into the report viewer. In here, I can print this as a PDF, I can save it to a Word doc, I can even send it out to an Excel file. You'll notice here it gives me my initial page of my mass earthwork, so accounting for my loose haulage, my available cut, my compacted fill, how much material I'm going to need on this particular site. As I look at it, you can see it's a 15-page report. It's giving me a lot of details and explaining what this information is, and in this case, because I chose to have the cost, it's providing the cost as well. And then it goes through with a breakdown of all your site improvements, so how much the concrete pad, how much volume concrete, and the cost associated with it in this case. I can work my way through and look at the different sections of the report. There are some cross-sectional areas, so in this case here, I have a curb and gutter that is reporting not only the length, but the cross-sectional area of 180 square inches, and therefore give me the curbing. In this case, I didn't assign a cost to that material, but if I did, it would have showed up here. Down here, your length base site improvement. So I'm even accounting for my fiber optic and my gas line and my services that are coming onto the site. So again, depending on how well and detailed you put the information together, you can get a pretty quick, concise report. You can see your count-based report, how many manholes, how many catch basins, even some bid summary down below. So you can see it summarizes everything. As I scroll down to the end, to the last page, there's a cost summary and a material quantity summary as well. So a lot of content, a lot of information available in the Takeoff report.